Okay. Oh, okay. Good evening, guys. Yeah, yeah. I'm Koth Kongo, and today I'm presenting on Python libraries. So, okay, you can find me on Twitter at Koth Kongo, and you can follow us. Okay, you can follow the event. Okay, on Facebook. Okay, I mean not Facebook, but Hangout Live, and or you can follow the event later on YouTube. Okay, so welcome. Okay. I should not be too official. Okay. So welcome. Oh God, I don't know how to navigate on these things. Okay, so okay, the power of the library lies on its okay, the power of a language lies on its library. So this what makes Python, which has simple syntax, and it's loosely typed. One of the most powerful languages on earth. Yeah, okay, I knew they had to sound a little bit bigger, right? So let's grab some coffee and let's see why. So by the end of this meetup, I will be trying to answer these questions. What are libraries? Why do we need them? And how do we get them? Oh, it doesn't. God. I thought I was sharing my screen. Oh, God. But, oh, God. Mindu umehang.
Oh, we have.
Next.
This is a live event. They might have technical hitches. Doesn't it?
It's not sharing.
Mouse in a move. In a move.
Send it to me.
Yes, we are move. Good. Oh, hata hizo unajua zile kali. No view. Okay, view. Next.
With my chin.
Nataka kuvisit
Mimi
about
ndio niko nayo peke yake.
eh, aje?
Inapotea hivyo there. Double click. Ai. Nai.
Hebu kuja kwa settings. Nimekumbuka. Settings ya display. Unajua nikitoka hapa itakaa. Si ati nikitoka hapa.
Setting ishakuja.
Display. Is display. Display iko wapi? Devices. Si devices.
Hapo kwa devices ndio maana display.
Oh.
Auto resolution ama night
Kama
mode.
ukishare inakuonyesha unataka kushare hii window ama window nyingine. Present to you.
Hata kumove hivi. Ina move. So sorry for the technical itch. So sorry for okay, so oh, so sorry for the technical itch, right? So this is where I get formula and get your text definition. Thanks to the 844. So library is a collection of pre-written Python modules or script that allow you to solve task assigned. Library are like real life libraries that houses module which you can equate to books. So library is more like books, a collection of books, not books, a collection of books. Yes. So generally, I'm going to talk about books. So you'll forgive me for using modules and library interchangeably, but sometimes they often mean the same thing. So ukijali sema nisitumie like nisikuwe formal sana. There are 3 types of libraries that are classified according to how user get all of them. These are standard library, third-party library, and okay, this one can be any name user created, okay, whatever. They're made by the user himself, the programmer. So standard library, these are inbuilt modules which come along with the Python upon installation. For example, OS module, system module, I mean math, and ARI module. So check out docs at python.org on the same. I will not explain further. So, I will dwell too much. So, so, I will dwell too much here. So So much of my presentation will be dwelling too much on standard libraries, because generally, once you understand how you can use the library from the standard point, then you can okay do anything possible. So I will dwell too much here and show you the syntax when using library and using interactive help when dealing with libraries in general. So when you get a book from a library, you use the word borrow. While the keyword in Python is import. So import then module name. I'll be doing basic coding, hence I will stick to Python shell from most cases. Yeah. So importing specific function from a module. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Let's try importing a module from a. So I don't know whether my screen would be visible. There's a technical hitch here, because I want to type. Yes. So okay. Control Alt. No. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah.
But if it's driving us down, it can be shared from there and then stop. That's an option.
Let's
So I share another window, a new one.
No, entire screen.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I think itafanya ile sasa.
Can hear you people speaking.
Share.
now we can go back to the display.
We did that.
Okay.
Escape kwanza. Has it gone to the
Yeah. Okay, let's. Okay, so let's try importing math, for example. So import math.
What is a module?
Yeah, so generally that's a mathematical module. So by general you can. Okay, it's a mathematical module for math functions, that is.
Like log.
Yeah, like log and blah blah blah. Yeah. So okay, let's try getting square root.
Without importing this, can we just
Yeah, but okay, you cannot get the I can call them more technical bit of maths. For example, square root. You cannot get square root unless you either write your own function, or so like we said, the work of library is to make your work easier, right? So instead of writing a function, you can just import. And so that's how generally we import math, that is. Oh god, this guy. think we were past this. Yeah? Importing. So hey, mi ndio mwalimu, right? So importing specific function from a module. So like Sig was asking, okay, I'll take an example of square root to import specific function, that is. So I'll be importing square root from maths. From these. Yeah. Okay, so instance, okay, let me give an example of, okay, I was trying to access the square root. For example, okay. Square root of 4, that's a 2, yeah? So what if I don't want to put that dot? I want to just get the square root itself, so I can from math import square root, yeah? And I just access the square root of 4. When I try, okay, when I try accessing the square root directly without putting the from, it will bring me an error. So yeah, so generally that's there. You people, who are we?
Writing, import math, and then like because square root is in the math module, you have like some notation and then square root.
Okay, okay, I'll get into that as we go further. Okay, it's there, but it's frowned upon. I'll tell you why. Yeah. Okay, what she's trying to ask is that, for example, there's a, okay, if that's what I get, okay, if there's a, okay, there's this function, there's this module called math, then you can just import everything in there instead of, did I get your question right? You would just put a certain, maybe a wildcard or something.
Oh, or I can try to.
Okay.
I think he's talking now from the Ruby perspective, the way when you want to import a specific module with you non-spacing, if you want a particular module. Because this way it means we have a math module. Then from the math module, we have imported actually a function from the math module. So assuming there were some other modules in the math module, how you would have done that?
Oh, okay. I don't know whether I should ask it or, okay, I should answer that question right now. I'll be answering it as we go along. Okay. So, okay, there is there. So from, okay, this, I think this will answer your question. So from math, then you put a wildcard there. Okay, it's frowned upon, though it's worked, but it's frowned upon because it's not a Pythonic way. Because in Python, there's this rule we call the explicit is better than is simple. Okay, explicit is better than simple. And you become explicit, yeah. Yeah. So you be explicit in it, because maybe, okay, in terms of it will slow the program down when you are writing it, because there's so many modules, as you'll see. Yeah. So it will slow it down. So it's good to be explicit.
So if you do import math, does it do the stuff?
Okay, you should add it.
I'll ask you. If you go back to your terminal,
Yeah.
just go back to your terminal. Have two types of imports. There's the first time you import math. There's the first time you import math.
Yeah.
That's import math.
Yeah.
Then second time you import math, you import square root from math.
Okay.
So the first one, does it import star?
The first one, yeah,
Is it the same as import star?
yeah, it's the same. It's the same. It is the same. Though, okay, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same thing. Though, though, okay, I want to try. Okay, I want to try this one. Okay, I don't know that will work, but okay, let's try putting the star. And let's see the difference.
Oh, that's this me.
Oh,
Import from math import star.
okay, sorry for that. So let's see this.
Yeah, this will work.
You can see the difference now. Okay, the first one you must put a dot, math dot, but this one is not mandatory to put the math dot. That's where the difference comes in.
So you don't really have to namespace.
Yeah.
If you use the star, you don't have to namespace. If you don't use the star,
You,
have to specify.
you have to
Yes,
specify
you have
that.
to specify. But if you do import math, it's some kind of. Okay. Can you quit this session and start another Python page?
Okay.
Here control D alafu tuanze tena. Okay. I'll start another Python page.
Well,
Keys inapotea.
Is confusing you.
Okay, can you write math.square root form?
import.
No, just do it without import.
No, it will not work.
We want to see it.
Math
No,
dot.
I'm trying to understand why import math is valid. Then import from math import star. Yes. Module math is not defined.
Yeah.
So that brings my question. What's the difference between import math and from math import star? It's the same. It's not. One
It's
you have
okay.
names. For one you have namespace. For the other one you don't have namespace.
Oh, from math import all.
You don't have namespace. So that's my question. What's the difference?
Okay,
So,
like
from math, import star and import math. Import math, you're just importing the mode. You've not specified the functions.
But I'm assuming it comes with all the functions.
So, and from math import all, from the module, you import all the functions.
okay.
But again,
Okay, what Crafty said is
Again, I
saying
think
is
I'm
right, I
wrong.
think.
because just do import math and don't do math dot square root.
Just the square root.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
the square root.
okay, like when you import math, okay, you're just importing math. You're not specifying anything, right? But when you import math, okay, the assumption is okay. It's like you're saying import math, square root, log. Okay, they're listed there.
The star.
All of them, yeah. Star is listing all of them.
So if you do just do import math, then do square root without the namespace.
No, it will not work.
We want to see it not work.
It will not work. No. It will not work.
Import math.
It will not work, yeah?
Now just do square root of 4.
Yeah, so
It will not work.
So there's a bigger difference than this.
For how long is this in court?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Forever. Why are we cutting it?
Yeah.
Come
But
on.
I closed the first one.
If you do
Yeah.
like
Your battery is almost dying.
Ni kama uko na box. Uko na box mpya haijafunguliwa. Uko nayo. Hawezi kutumia kufungua kila kitu ndani.
So,
Uko na math tu na hiyo box hapo. Hawezi tumia. Sasa ndio unaambia enda kwa hii box ulete square.
can you try this? Import math dot square root.
import.
important. Ati if you import math, uko na hiyo box. Ukitaka kutumia unasema kwa hii box nipatie. Sio? Alafu from the box import star inamaanisha hizo vitu wewe zimwage tu hapa tutazitumia.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a better analogy. Yeah, so that's a better analogy. Yeah, okay.
Import sasa unaiambia kutoka kwa ile box nipatie square root alafu nipatie log.
Okay.
Exactly, kutoka kwa hiyo box nipatie square root.
Square root.
Nirudi huko.
Import math to square root.
Oh shit.
What math to square root?
Hey,
Do you import modules of functions? Before you even do that.
we import modules.
It's square root of module.
No, it's a function.
So I don't exactly.
Italeta shida. Me too. I obviously.
Inakaa kwa sasa.
Haikaiko wake. Kwanza hii ndio italeta this one will not work. No package of sort.
Math is not a package. Module.
Our math is a module package. Okay, that's the Pythonic way you specify bit by bit. Although sometimes you have to ignore the special cases, especially when there's a lot of functions, and therefore you have to write so much. So there's some modules with a lot of function in them, so you don't have to specify bit by bit. So sometimes there you can use the star. That is. So yeah.
Yes. So why not just do import math? Then every time you want to use math, you use
Math dot. Okay, it's okay, but sometimes let's say you just only want to use the square root, so it's advisable you just do the square root, but
there might be more because if we import math, maybe there are some issues. It might be importing so much that it's not using.
Yeah.
But let's assume for the moment it doesn't import math.
Yeah.
So you import math, then whenever you want to use the square root, just say math to square root.
Math to square
Because
root.
imagine a situation where you need only 3 functions from math, then you import them. From math, import. Then when you get to a point, you need 7 more. Now you don't need to do star because it will import 200 others. Why can't you just do import math? Then for the remaining 7, you just do math.side, math.this.
Okay, I've not met such a situation, but here is the case. Okay, there's this guideline which usually guide the Python coders. It's called the Zen of Pythons. Okay, in one of the rules, it's very explicit say that, okay, like I was saying, okay, you can just put the star, but that's a special case. But in the same in the same situation, there's a rule we say that special case is not special enough to break the rules. So I don't think, okay, I've not met where there's such situation of yours, that is. Yeah.
So,
I mean,
Yeah.
special cases.
Okay, the tempo then. Well, you can nickname. Okay, so using aliases while importing. So you can use nickname. You can nickname your module as you wish, but this should not make module lose its meaning. Codes are read more than they are written. So you can use aliases to, yeah, they're read more than they're written. Yeah. So okay. So although some are long or complex, okay. Although some long and complex module encourage the same, like mat matplotlib dot pyplot is always a PLT even in the documentation. So because that's a long nini, so you cannot, so always we import it as PLT. It's encouraged to do the same to avoid the, yeah. So for example, let's import math from the terminal. Let's import math as pod and let's see what happens. So
What's the implication of multiple reports? Multiple reports. I had already imported math.
yeah,
Then I import math again. With it.
there will be no effect, but that's not a necessity. Like
You don't have that.
we should be dry, yeah, as much as possible. No, it will not. It will, no, it will not. No, it will not. I'm certain.
That's why
So yeah. So we can try pod. Okay, we can see. Okay, like there's a directory which usually tells us the attributes of a module or the function in a module, the methods and so we can try if we import pody as math. I mean math as pody, and see if the pody still have the same attributes with the math has. So let's try that. Those are the attributes of the math. Yeah. So if we do the same for the math,
you already imported it.
where? Oh, I'd already imported it. Okay. Okay. So afterwards, okay. You see, they're the same thing.
Can you just do this double equal that? See if it's true.
What is equal to what?
Yeah. Double equals there. Because you can't just convince us that they're the same. Or equal one of them. Yes.
Equal one of them.
Inaweza kuwa la gamma haiko.
So that's true. So that's true, right? Yeah. So yeah. So. Yeah, so you can always use aliases, but you can nickname them the way you wish. But it's always you make sure the code doesn't lose its. I mean the whatever doesn't lose its meaning. The module doesn't. Yeah doesn't lose its meaning. Okay, let's take a look at that one. Mat plot whatever that. Yeah. So when it's long and complex, maybe. Yeah, so. So it's always advice to it. So it's always advice. Yeah. So let's take a look at. So one day, okay, I'm done with the. Unless there's a question concerning the same. So okay, interactive. I want to talk about interactive. Right? So one day you come one day will come when, okay, I'm sorry about the English. Okay. A day will come when you are kidnapped by some North Korean maniac. Okay, the dictator is called Fat Pig. That's the way. So who wants you to write a Python script for him? And there are less chances in Korea. There's less chances there's internet there. So Lucky, the Python developers foresaw this and made a secret army called help, which you can call upon the greatest hour need, and they shout the word help, and then it will be there. So, so let's see what help does. Yeah? So, so so actually that's why Sigu usually torment Kina Malcolm why they don't go for docs. There's docs in the script itself. So let's see. For example, there's this string. Let's see what string is. So that's a docs or string, right? So it's explain. So, so that's so, so yeah. Yeah, so this guy, yeah. So yes. Okay, so
How do you check for function upcase?
upcase. I don't know if it's there. Let me just try. I don't think so. No, I don't think it's there. But okay, let's see. For example, upper. Okay. No. Oh, okay. Mbona mnaniharibia meetup yangu? Oh. Oh, yeah, it work. I can see it. I work. Because no, it won't. Oh. 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 So okay, okay, then it means that okay. So for example, I was dealing with maths. Okay, I don't know whether I wrote it on my. Oops, God. So. Mm-hmm. Oh, but I already imported. I didn't import it. Cindy. So generally, if you look at the function, okay, like I mean the help, you see, okay, it tells you how you can use it. For example, square root, then you put, yeah. Animation. There's an end there. You don't see the end, and yeah, it's written end, yeah. Okay, okay. It will work, yeah, because this now I'm sure. This I'm sure. Yeah. So yeah, so that's where when the Korean maniac wants you, okay, I don't know how the Ruby guy can survive in such a situation when there's no network, internet, but as long as you have the pipe, there's no internet access, and yeah, so no, there in Korea they kidnap people, my friend. Yeah, no, as long as you have talents like you, and then they kidnap you for yeah. Oh shit.
Use the other. The lower.
Hmm. I don't know where. Crafty Rudy.
Si already na run. Click kwa hiyo nini kwanza? Click kwa hiyo libre office. Libre kwa
This one.
hapo kwa taskbar. Hapo kwa taskbar.
No, it's there.
Chagua hiyo.
Oh. Kumbe ilikuwa hivyo tu. Okay, Crafty insisted on this one. So wewe ndio sasa hiyo Korean amemshika sasa like so, the guy in front, you see him. Okay, he's calling for help, but there's no help. There's no help arriving. So yeah, so directory will always list the functions available or the attributes, methods and the attributes available in the given module, which will, while help function will always explain how to use them. They're usually at your service, fully loaded with the solution, and the dictator will be scared of your prowess. He will release you. So okay, I've done the same. So let's just go on. So it's like a directory. Yeah, it's arranged in alphabetical manner. So it's more like it shows the for a book. Yeah, a book of something. Yeah, vitu kama hizo. So when you say math, for example, and then you look at the directory, it will tell you all the attributes and the functions the math have. Yeah. So third-party libraries. Yeah. So I was saying I was using the everything I've done on the standard library. You can do them on the the other libraries, the third party, every library. So I was just dwelling. I will not be dwelling third party. I will be just, what do we call, perusing, right? I will just yeah, yeah, and then so third party. These are libraries. These are modules outside Python, inbuilt and written by good-hearted people trying to make our life easy. So I don't know the definition. Yeah, okay. I'm not good at textbook definition, so I've resisted just like we did the same time ago. So they're sometimes referred to as across packages. Packaging is like, okay, putting things together, kuzieka. Yeah. So generally, so this is not the problem for today. There's a problem of another day, packaging itself. How do you package my. So third party, we have Django, we have NumPy, we have PyLab, etc. Yeah, okay, that's what we. So they are not inbuilt. So how do we get them? That's the question which my good friend is asking me. So how do we get them? So, well, if you're working with Python, I don't know, put this thing here. So if you're working in Python, you should have virtual environment installed. If you don't, just do it. Believing all of you have Python 3, because that's what we'll use. But worry less, because it's possible to do the same on Python 2, just remove the Python 3. But I've heard from rumors that by 2022, the Python 2 will be gone. So I advise you adjust to Python 3. Yeah. So to manage Python packages, software packages for Python, let's install pip by using this command. Pipe. Pip. No, okay. People. Uh, uh, what will the Y stand for? Okay, and then there's an I there. Okay. But okay, reasoning behind them, they're the one who knows best. Yeah. So I don't know whether I should do this in the terminal or yeah, I've already done the same. So pip. Okay, pip. Okay, there's a community. Yeah, there's a community. There's a community. Yeah, these people, they're very good-hearted. As a matter of fact, they're very good people. Yeah. No, Koreans are not good-hearted people. Oh God! So this is how we install virtual environment. So virtual environment actually is an isolated space where you can put the Python project, so that every project with different dependencies. There's some with the different dependencies. So instead of putting, yeah, so they won't disturb others. Like it's like watoto wawili wasisumbuane. Yeah. So that's the procedure. Yeah, the procedure. Conflict. Watoto wasipigane, wananyang'anyana food. Yeah. Yeah. So then after that, you can always activate your virtual environment in the same procedure number 5. And then after activating, you can always install the packages you need, the third party, the good-hearted people. I don't know. Do they have I don't have a code for third-party library. I didn't write it. Yeah. It was pip. Ooh. Okay. My laptop bread there will later kill, so you have to bear with me. Sina nini sahi. Sina easy V2. I don't have them right now because I just installed it and I thought it would be. So, tumefika hapo. This is a block of code written by yourself.
Bye guys.
Nasema tunasoma.